My name is MD Shamim Ahamed. I'm working as an assistant professor in the Department of Biological and Agricultural Engineering. So our department belongs to College of Agriculture and Environment Science as well as College of Engineering. So in my lab, we work on the engineering aspect of the Control Environment Act, like greenhouse and indoor farming. This is a new form of the agricultural. Traditionally, it's being practiced for more on a smaller scale, but with the climate change and many other challenges that the conventional agriculture is facing, like the California, where water is the big issue for our conventional agriculture. From that aspect, the Control Environment Act can help to improve the food production or supplement the food productions in regions where the climate is not favorable for the outdoor productions and also the food productions more efficiently. So we work on the very specifically on the energy efficiency aspect, because energy is the biggest challenge for the Control Environment Ag industry to drive in terms of the sustainable food productions, because the cost could be up to 50% of the total production cost, depending on the locations and the facilities used for food production. So in my group, as I mentioned, mostly work on the energy efficiency aspect. So you work on some smart greenhouse covering systems that can provide the lights that's critical for the plants, not only just the whole spectrums from the sun. We try to work on that based on the specific requirement of the lights that plant will be beneficial. So we work on smart design of the greenhouse glazing so that it can not only benefit the plants, but at the same time it can reduce the energy cost significantly, and also the saving the water cost that could drive because of the high solar radiation that comes into the greenhouse. So one of the breakthrough is, like, we recently designed some glazing that could significantly cut down the energy cost, the water cost, up to 50%. And if that could be achievable, that could be a game-changing solution for the whole industry to improve their energy and water use and overall sustainability of the food production. So the federal funding is very critical for our research, especially like when we're working on a high-risk idea, the idea that we are working mostly, it's kind of high risk in a sense, because we are trying to achieve some missions for this industry that takes time, sometimes the 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years times to bring the technology into the implementation. So in that case, sometimes like federal funding is really useful to test our idea and to get the feedback from the farmers and really find the problems and find the solution that will work for the farmer. So if any cut of the federal fund will impact to find the solutions that will create a bigger impact for the farmer over longer period of time to find the right solution to reduce the sustainability of the controlled environment ag industry.